Good afternoon. Today we're going to look at a pretty easy setup for the ebook in government. Where I'm at right now is my Blackboard site. We're going to take a look at the legislative branch of government, and I'm going to show you first of all how to get onto my ebook from Blackboard, and then after that I'm going to show you the book itself and the chapter that we're working on, and a couple of features that I think you'll enjoy. So the first thing that we need to do in order to access Blackboard is, of course, to sign in, which I've already done. So you just go to your Blackboard site and sign in, and the courses on which you are teaching, mine at least, are down here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on USVA Government, and you can see the pretty flag here. Very patriotic of me, isn't that great? And if you look to my left here, to your left, are the links in which you can use for your Blackboard site. And I'm going to go ahead and click on textbooks, and if you notice I have the online textbook here, and I'm going to click on that, and it brings you up to Pearson SuccessNet, which is where the ebook is. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my user word, name, and password, and I've got both of my classes instilled in there, and I'm going to go ahead and click on, you can click on the student edition, teacher resources, or teacher edition. I'm going to go ahead and click on the student edition, and let's just say for my 5th period class. Okay, and once you're into the textbook, I'm going to go ahead and maximize the textbook itself. And if you notice on the left-hand side, you can see that there are a great table of contents, but there's also a bunch of other things you can access, like government on the go, special features, and bookmarks and such. I'm going to go ahead and click on Unit 2 and go down to, oh, not Unit 2, sorry, it's actually Unit 3, within the legislative branch of government. I'm going to click on Congress. If you notice, a nice big old picture there of Nancy Pelosi there, and as you can see, if you go down to section 1, the national legislature, and it goes all the way down to the House of Representatives, the Senate, and members of Congress. So the first thing we're going to look at here is the national legislature, and if you see, it's got some real nice bright colors there, and some of the features that I think my kids have really enjoyed so far this year are the listening aspect of it, and we can go ahead and I'll give you a taste of that.
Section 1, the National Legislature. Guiding question: why does the Constitution establish a bicameral legislature?
Okay, and you can move that
either
to either side.
You know that in
what I did find about the audio is that you can't have the audio and read the words at the same time, so you got to be aware of that. There's some really great political dictionary, which is cool. This can go ahead and bring up the actual words here. It's not doing that for me right now, but if you go to the next page, you can go in through the historical, theoretical, and practical means. But as you can see, this is an interactive exploration online. This is one of the real true benefits of this book. It's really great that I use with my kids. It's an animated interactive exploration of the Capitol and its chambers. Okay, as you can see, you got the House chamber on the left, the right chamber is on the right with the Senate, and you got the rotunda on the inside. Shows exactly what the kids need to know. 435 members in the House versus the 100 members in the Senate. You can go ahead and look at, and there's many different pictures here. It asks you what the two houses meet in the same building, and so forth. So you can go ahead and click on the audio tour, and it gives you a really great explanation of what the House and the Senate are, and I'll just give you a little bit of a sample there.
The U.S. Capitol building is the seat of government. Both the House of Representatives and the Senate have chambers here, where legislation is debated and votes are cast. Members of Congress used to work at their desks. For the size of their staffs and the complexity of...
And again, if you notice, you got the words on the left, and you got the real nice picture on the right, which depicts what they're talking about. At the bottom, it's real easy to look at and follow along as to what the lesson's talking about. And again, it explains the Capitol building with the 435 members versus 100 members. And you notice the numbers on the sides here. Now, once this is all done and over with, I'll go ahead and click toward the end here. Got a real nice picture of the Capitol there. You got one of three here at the bottom. If you click on that, it asks it gives a little bit of an assessment, of course, in which the following statements is true. Only the Senate meets in the Capitol. Both House of Congress meet in the Capitol. And of course, you can click on the correct answer, and there it is. Yay, I'm correct. And then click the arrow at the bottom to proceed, and it gives you the last part of both House and Congress meet in the Capitol, which gives just a little bit of an assessment toward the end there. So that is a great benefit I've seen so far, is the interactive exploration of the online textbook. Now, again, there's many different multicolored graphs here that shows the senators versus House members, depending on the size of the state and the representation within the Senate and the House there. It gives really great pictures, easy pictures for your kids to follow along. And again, here are some examples of some vocabulary words. All you got to do is look them up. You can click on them, and you can actually listen to them.
Convene. To begin a new session of Congress.
Okay. And again, at the end, you got writing a letter to public officials if you want to use that as an assessment tool. That could be a class assignment. You can also, and we've reached the end here, but it's really there's a lot of great advantages to this book rather than having the textbook itself. It's a great tool. Now at the very, very end, there's a Know It, Show It section, which is just a cool little couple-minute thing that you can do with your kids.
Welcome
That I found would be pretty cool.
Know It, Show It. The game
You go ahead. I'm not going to play the game, but it's just a little bit of
let's get going. The rules.
as a summative assessment as to how your kids did
First
for
question coming at
what's
ya.
been going on. So anyway, that's
Let's see
the.
the right answer.
I got it wrong.
Wow, did not
All right,
see
so
that come.
that's basically the just a sample of what's really this is all about. This book has really done a great job for my kids in special ed, and I'm sure I'm going to be learning a lot more about it as the weeks and months go on.